I'll make this as quick as possible, yo. A lot of people want to change their lives, right? And they go about the wrong way. They they try to change everything external before they go to change the internal. And the world is just a reflection of your internal state. This is the law of correspondence. And when you truly understand this, or you overstand this, you will have the key in changing your life in the most fucking dramatic fashion. My life has changed so drastically in the last 4 years once I really understood this law. And, you know, as within, so without. The world is not as it is. The world is as you are. Most of us are running around with scripted programs that we picked up from childhood, from teenager, from young adult, and we keep those on repeat, right? And it just keeps running us and running us and running us and running us, falling into the same habits, falling into addictions, falling into, negative self-talk, negative thinking, depressive, anxious, all these things. But I can promise you that when you start to learn the law of correspondence, and that the world is just a mirror, it is not a window. It is just a reflection of you and what you're thinking and what you're feeling, what your energy is. You will have the key in changing your life. This is exactly why I had to start coaching. It changed my life so much when I started to implement the things that I was learning. And I had to put this out to help other people, because I was in such a dark fucking place. And I never heard of this. I never understood it. And when I really started implementing it and putting it into practice, everything fucking shifted. And this will for anybody. It's one of the most powerful things you'll probably ever learn. And once you start changing some things up and you start really becoming aware, that's why I had to name my business Higher Awareness Academy. My coaching company is called Higher Awareness Academy, because it takes a higher awareness to really understand these things. How you're thinking, catching yourself when you're talking negative, the habits that you're jumping into, dropping all the drugs and the drinking and all these things, because those are going to keep you stuck. And when you talk about a basis of energy, right, we talk about wavelengths. And, wavelengths just go up and they go down, and they go up and they go down, right? And there's a center to that. And the Buddhists call it the center path, right? So we're supposed to be in touch with that center. The more times that we touch that center line, the more in tune we are. So we're not so fucking up and we're not so down. And we're not so up and we're not so down. What the drugs and the alcohol and the negative media, the programs that are running through most people's minds, is we get a short spike up and we touch that line, and then we come back down, we touch that line again, and then we stay in that low wavelength for a very long time. And then we get a short spike up and we touch that line and we come back down and we stay. The drugs and the alcohol and all the manipulation and shit out here is keeping you in that low wavelength for an extended period of time, which is why most people feel like shit. It's all attached to energy. So when you put that line through the center and you are in an increased vibration, when you increase your vibration, you're heated up, right? This is why stress will work out. This is why stress getting blood flow, because you are touching with that center line far more often, right? And you're not in a super high, which is not a great thing, and you're not in a super low. You are centered. You are on the middle path. And when you put the line through the middle, that is alignment, because you are touching that line far more frequently, which is your frequency. And your frequency is what you frequently see. So you are balanced, you are centered. And when you understand how to manipulate your energy to keep you in that middle and to keep your vibration high and getting in touch with that center line far more often, your vibration is increased, your frequency is increased, your thinking is increased, you feel better. And the law of correspondence tells us that, you know, if we're in that low wavelength, that's how we project the world. That's how we see the world. And that is just as what is reflected back. What we project, we reflects. The drugs, the alcohol, and all that stuff is going to keep you manipulated, keep you low, keep you weak, keep you fearful, keep you in a scarcity mindset. And it's all attached to the energy that you're holding, the thoughts you hold, you know, the memories of your past, the fear of your future. When you start to align, and you start to align good habits, you start to drop all the shit that's keeping you stuck. And you start to move with purpose and clarity. Your entire world will change. Not just how you feel, but you will start to see your world literally transform right in front of your fucking eyes. I promise you, this is how it works. I can't stress it enough. There aren't words to say that can put enough emphasis on this. But it all starts internally. Once you change this internally, your entire world will change around you. It will just flip. It will just be a switch. And then you will be on to the power of the creation of you, of the individual, of whoever you want to create out here. You want help with this? If you're stuck, if you don't know where to start, get with me. www.higherawarenessacademy.com. Pick up my book, The 13 Principles of Radical Transformation. Go back through, watch my videos, watch whatever, because I can tell you I was in the darkest of dark places. And when I started to implement universal law and certainly the law of correspondence into my life, my entire world changed. And it will for you too. You need some help, you get with me. Love y'all.